Welcome back to the very next Cayo Perico Nerf guide. Today we're going to be looking at the Velum approach. Before we begin, as always, like this video if this series was helpful to you, and subscribe for more videos just like this, and don't forget about ringing the notification bell so you always stay up to date. The Velum approach is actually pretty easy. It's actually one of the easiest approaches in this entire Nerf to do it solo. First thing you want to do once you get everything set up is make sure you purchase the weapon stash for $10,000. If you don't purchase this weapon stash, you will not be able to do it silently at all. And of course, if you didn't know how to do it, just go into hire support crew and it's down there at the bottom. Everything is about the same as the last videos, except the infiltration point is the airport. And of course the compound entry point is the drainage tunnel, and everything else doesn't really matter. Except for the support crew, make sure you hire the weapon stash. And always, as usual, buy suppressors, and I believe I use the conspirator weapon loadout as well. So this one's going to start you off at the airport. As soon as you load in, turn around, and the weapon stash is automatically put inside the airport hangar. This is the only approach that you want to buy the weapon stash. Any other time, it would be very useless, actually, buying the weapon stash, because it's automatically always going to put it in the hangar. And then, as usual, go ahead and get these loot spots. So I didn't take photos, but I did actually do this a couple times because I kept messing up originally, and I really wanted to get the elite. So I wasn't wasting any time, and I went ahead and got the bottom one, which was 2 cache locations. And I didn't worry about going up to the top because at the time I knew that the top one was only 1 cache location. So I actually went to the other place across the airport. I figured this was a perfect opportunity for me to show you guys what to do in this scenario. So say you get to the airport and the spawns are pretty crappy. I mean, you could have 1 cache location at the bottom and 1 cache at the top. That would only fill you about halfway. And if that were to happen, there are 2 more loot spots across the airport, and I'm going to show you where they're at and how to get to them, of course. So there is a guard patrolling right here, so you have to kind of stay ahead of him so he doesn't see you. In order to do that, you got to climb over here and get on this ledge. Don't just take him out because there's a camera there as well. If you want to take him out, you have to wait until he kind of walks back the other way. And now just go ahead and take out the guard that is just kind of chilling over there. And then take out this camera. Be careful so you don't accidentally fall into the camera's point of view. Now at this point, that guard actually did turn around and he started walking the other way. You could have taken him out. It might have been a little bit easier as long as he's out of the point of view of the camera. The thing is, if you are looting while the guy turns around, there is a glitch on Cayo now where the guards for some reason can see through walls. So if you go anywhere into his point of view, then you will be seen. It's happened to me a couple times. But if you're quick enough, he shouldn't turn around by the time you're done. Not only are they not blind by they can see dead bodies now, but they can also see through walls, so they've severely improved their vision. So much so that they actually have X-ray vision. So once that's done, go ahead and leave the airport by heading out to the front of the airport, like where you entered it, and steal a vehicle. I decided to make a bit of a wide turn so that I could avoid this guard right at the gate, because normally there is another patrolling guard that comes in to the airport on a vehicle, but I haven't seen him, so I'm not 100% sure if there actually is one there in this particular approach. But just to be on the safe side, I decided to avoid him, and there's another vehicle just up the road a little bit. So hop in the vehicle and head to the beach, almost as if you were heading to gather intel. But instead of going to where the party used to be, you were going to stop at the beach and wait for a boat. If your aim is as crappy as mine, it may take you a few seconds to actually get one, but the boats should continuously spawn around this location. One of which is actually a patrolling guard, so be very careful if you happen to see that boat, because there's actually 2 guys that you'd have to kill in the boat, the driver and the gunner. But as you can see, by a miracle of God, I got it. So now you can hop in the boat and head to the drainage tunnel. Everything here should be about the same. Swim down, cut open the grate, and make sure you hit the left on the D-pad so you wear rebreathers. When you're in the compound, again, everything is literally exactly the same. You just gotta go and get the primary target. And again, just avoid everybody by bearing left, just the way you see my character going. Then jump over this fence and head to the stairs. Make sure you kill this guy, but make sure he's again behind that wall. If he drops the gate keys, go ahead and pick them up because that makes it a little bit easier. If not, you should know what to do by now. So go down to the basement and get the primary target. Then head upstairs in the elevator and get the little tiny safe off on the side as usual, just to get a little extra pick me up. Then head back down the elevator, and all you gotta do now is escape. Just like before, don't worry about killing anyone, just take a little wide turn and hit the right D-pad to get out of there. I think what a lot of people keep forgetting is to really pay close attention to your map and where your actual character is located at when you're doing this. Your minimap is pretty much your lifeline while doing this heist trying to get the elite. Once you're outside, everything is pretty much the same. I didn't bother killing this guy that was in front of the bike. All I wanted to do is just leave, so I went directly over to the guy in this Jeep, killed him, and escaped. And after all that time that I took, I still got out in a little bit over 13 minutes, so I did get the elite. And that's pretty much it. I really hope this helped, and if it did, you can always like this video and subscribe for more just like this, and share the videos with a friend as well if they're struggling with the Velum approach. But until next time, I won't see you because it will be kind of creepy if I did, but you will see me or at least hear my voice in the next video. Be blessed.